Moving on, them LA Lakers been having some issues in free agency, struggling to close some deals. We got a quote here. It says, quote, one of the reasons the Lakers have been unable to make any signings and had to explore trades is that 4 roster holdovers who were given second-year options, D'Angelo Russell, Christian Wood, Jackson Hayes, Cam Reddish, opted in due to their performance and the tight free agent market. The last 3 players in particular, in the presence of development projects like Jalen Hood-Schifino, Maxwell Lewis, and Bronny James, have created a rough back end to the Lakers roster. Team has several players who look unlikely to contribute meaningfully next season and won't be in rotations for most playoff teams. End quote.
Well, first, shout out to the Lakers for hiring Lady Lindsay.
Yes, great hire. He's putting together a really good coaching staff.
That's a dope hire right there. It doesn't matter who the head coach is. That's a dope hire right there because she has the perfect accolades for it. You know, she's been in that head coaching throne before, so that's the perfect.
Been an NBA assistant for some years, so definitely, yeah. So great hiring now.
She knows the way. She knows the system. But man, it's tough right now. He's trying to hire the right people, but
he need the GM to hire the right people.
Yeah,
that's what. Like, is it time for like a change in leadership? We know the ownership. That's family business. That's never going to change. But
well, we're gonna see. Like I think if this don't work, they probably gonna get this like about a year or two. If this don't work, yeah, they might clean house, including the GM. Yeah,
it might be time, man, because I recently read a thing where they were looking back at Rob Pelinka, some of the trades he's made. And leading up to this team, 2 that stuck out to me, November 2020, he traded Danny Green and the pick that became Jaden McDaniels, who's killing it right now for the Timberwolves. He traded those for 1 year Dennis Schroeder after they won the championship. The next year, he traded KCP, Kyle Kuzma, Montrezl Harrell, the pick that became Isaiah Jackson. And because of that, they had to let Alex Caruso walk. They traded all that for Russell Westbrook.
I was about to say he's trying to get people, giving them 1 year deals. He's hoping that he can get somebody in that free agency market who will want to come here or go there and play with Bron.
And I think that's what we're seeing now, because this was the summer they said they had the biggest offer to Clay. He didn't want it. Any of these guys they trying to get, even like the Gary Trent guys, they're just not taking the Lakers' bread. Like, why do you think that is?
I don't know, man. I mean, for me, when it happened with me, it was I'd rather beat them than join them. But you know, the Lakers aren't a great team like they were, like we're used to seeing those Laker teams of the past. But I don't know, man. I don't know.
It's just that like the Lakers lore is gone. It's like I don't need to go to the Lakers to be a star. I can go somewhere else and get on.
You don't look at them as that same Laker team, especially to a lot of Laker fans out there. I know they're not looking at it as the same Laker team as like, yo, we're great. You know, we the shit, this and that. They looking at it like, all right, yeah, we okay this year. You know, we all right. They're not popping it off at the mouth so much more now, even with Bron on the team.
Right. I mean, how could you? Like last year they won, I think, 40-something games, but still the West is a beast. Like 40-something ain't enough to even get you necessarily out of the play-in. Definitely not out of the first round.
Oh, yeah. I mean, well, right now we know that's the toughest conference because you have so many good teams in there right now. Like you said, we got Denver, you got Dallas, you got to throw OKC in that mix.
Minnesota's got to be in that mix.
Minnesota, you know, and I'm gonna say Houston's on the rise because I know sooner or later Ime gonna break them young fellas out to make some noise. But yeah, you got a lot of good teams in the West, man, and it's hard. It's hard. You know, you thinking you're playing good. Your wins are enough for East Coast. You know, you got
right, yeah, you be 2 seed, 3 seed in the East.
In the East, yeah, because you know those teams aren't as good. But man, it's tough out. It was tough out there in the West.
Is it such a thing you think is like too many developmental players? Because they got some young guys, but again, it don't seem like they're going to get any time to run because these Lakers, Bron's not trying to wait for these young guys. Even Bronny to develop. He's trying to win some games like ASAP.
Well, I mean, that's what it is. That window closing, bro. That window is closing. You hear me? Like, I've been in that situation before. You know what I'm saying? Where you try to get things to go right and play the right way, and it's like, yo, I know I ain't got that much time left. When that window is closing, and when you know it and feel it, it's like, yeah, man, we got to do this shit now. I ain't got time to try to sit up here and rebuild, try to make this last for another 3, 4, 5 years. I ain't got the time for it. My body ain't gonna hold up.
When did you start feeling like that? Like you said, you felt like what comes to mind when you were like, man, we might not have much time left. We gotta get this done.
Your body will tell you. It's more with your movements. It's more with your movements, your thrive, your workout habits, everything. You know what I'm saying? Your body will let you know. And like it was probably 2008, 2009, something like that. That's when my body started to tell me like, yo, all right.
Were you still Detroit then?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, oh no, okay.
Like my body's like, all right, let's start to wrap this thing up here. You know what I'm saying? It's time to get up out of here.
You think LeBron might? He's just signed the 2-year deal. You think he would or should ask out? Like this season just starts off, they not looking serious again. Would he? You think he should or would consider asking out to get to a contender?
No, he's not. He's not going to leave his son.
His son already 4-year guaranteed deal. I've got you on my board. Like
no doubt.
You can take it from here.
But,
I'm going to win a title.
True, but it was more than that. I mean, because if that was the case, it could have been like, all right, make sure that he get put on with another good team. All right, I got my son in the league, but no, he ain't do all that or go through all that to just be like, all right, son, you're here. I'm out of here now. I'm gonna retire. Like
you're all good. Yeah, take care.
Career. Like no, he gonna finish it out. He gonna ride it out with him.
Yeah.
He gonna ride it out with him.
A lot of waivers today. I don't think ain't as many people waived all week as they have today. Everybody friendly.
The middle of the week. It's the middle of the week.
Mm-hmm. When you mentioned the Lakers approaching you, when was that?
It was just doing free agency back when I was in Portland.
Oh, so early.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, it was early, but like it was all, stuff under the table. You always get the little pitches as far as like not really a pitch, but just like, hey, we could use you this and that. And like I said, back then it was more talking about the team opposing to, hey, you move down, we'll get you a condo in the beach area and
get your shoe deal and a hat deal.
Like that's some of the incentives that these kids probably get now to come join these teams outside of the bread. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't get that big bread.
Right.
That Jaylen Brown money.
No, he's disrespected. Come on, don't say that. You can't do that.
Hey, that's cool. Disrespect me with $300 million.
Finals MVP, please disrespect
me. Yeah, that was a great summer for that brother, man. He made a lot of bread this year.
Mm-hmm.
He made a lot of bread because I'm pretty sure it was in his contract with if he's sponsored by Nike before what he said.
I think he was with Adidas.
Oh, Adidas.
I think for this past year, I don't think he was with anybody.
Whatever sneaker company he was with or whatever, if he was this year that sponsored him, he made a lot of bread because that's all part of the incentives.
I would say, or if he chooses to find a company now, you go in and say, hey, I'm the reigning Finals MVP. I'm the reigning blah, blah, blah.
You'll get paid
Just get a new,
You'll get paid for that.